So what is the first requirement? The first requirement is your CAC certificate. That means your business has to be registered. So we are looking at the requirements and what it will cost to get a corporate account for your business, and perhaps also get this hard token for your business. Okay.
What is a corporate account? A corporate account is an account that comes in the name of your business instead of an individual's name. Example, this is a corporate account that belongs to Zifrica Digital.
To keep things simple, whenever I talk about business, this can also mean your company or your NGO. So what is the first requirement? The first requirement is your CAC certificate. That means your business has to be registered. Now, the cost to get your business registered for the moment is about 19,000 naira. Within the range of 19,000 naira, you can get your business registered. The next requirement is your TIN certificate. Now, you are exempted if you register your business as a company, because your registered company comes with a TIN number. So you may not be needing a TIN certificate again if you registered as a company. The cost for getting the TIN certificate for your business is about 5,000 naira. Now, the next requirement is your SCUME certificate. I would not say that this is compulsory, because it's only compulsory from some specific categories of businesses that are called the non-designated financial institutions. Example, if you're a car dealer, if you're into consultancy, and the list we have on the screen here, you must get the SCUME certificate, and the SCUME certificate is being given by the EFCC. So get your SCUME certificate. If you fall into that category, it costs about 6,000 naira. Okay, the next requirement is your letterhead. Now, because you are talking about a corporate organization, now banks will no longer see you as an individual. So anything you want to discuss with the bank, you have to discuss it with your letterhead. So the cost of getting your letterhead design and perhaps get some copies printed is about 2,500 naira. Now, the next requirement will not cost anything. That's a proof of address, something like NEPA bill, water board bill, ID card, and your signature, those credentials. Those ones is not costing anything, and we believe you have those ones already. Now, with this other previous requirement we've talked about, with them ready, you can now walk into the bank. As you walk into the bank and you will make your application with your letterhead, the next thing that is going to cost you is your bank is going to verify your CAC certificates, and that costs about 9,000 naira for them to make that verification. Well, that's about 9,000 depending on the bank. I think GTB for the moment is about 8,500. So depending on the bank, just make a budget of about 9,000 naira. Now let's assume that your CAC has been recognized by the bank and you are requested to make another provision. It's not costing you money per se, but you've got to do something in it. You need to get 3 referees. Now these referees are not just your friends and families, are not just influential persons. They have to be business owners. So I think GTB or some banks, you need to get at least 2 business owners. Then you can now talk about one individual or a current account holder. So in essence, what I'm saying is that you need 2 business owners that already have a corporate account. They are the ones to refer you to the bank. Okay, with your referees ready and every other document ready, your bank now has the honors to produce and they provide you with your account number for which you can operate your account. Then once your account number is ready, the next thing you can talk about is your ATM card. Now applying for ATM card, remember you still make use of your letterhead, and the costs with some of the banks is about 2,500 or to 3,000 naira for you to get your ATM. Okay, with your ATM card ready, next thing is this hard token. This hard token is very important. I will talk about it in a moment now. Why is this important? It's not necessarily mandatory, but it's in a way mandatory, because for some bank presently, before you can make any internet banking or before you can run their application, you know the hard token. Cost to get the hard token is about 2,500 to 3,000 naira. Now, the hard token actually works this way. Whenever you want to perform an online transaction, it's simple. Anytime you need something like an OTP that is to be sent to your registered phone number, where this thing comes into play. So the 6-digit OTP that is being sent for whatsoever transaction you're performing, be it on your app, be it on the internet, the number, you just have to key this thing, press it on. The first 6 numbers that appears here becomes the OTP. You key it into the space and that's all. This is just what this hard token serves as. So for the moment, we have about roughly going to 40 something thousand or 50,000 naira. The last thing you have to spend, let's say miscellaneous, all this while you've been on the road, maybe somebody have to eat gala. And in some cases, you may get to the bank and you must have forgotten your face masks and you are made to buy a face mask right there in the bank. So let's count all the costs, the transport and all those things. Let's count them as miscellaneous of 2,000 naira. So for you to get a corporate account for your business, we are talking about roughly 50,000 naira and the requirement that you have on your screen now. Thank you.